Hey guys, I'm going to be talking to you today about why I believe Coach Sean McDermott has already stunned Allen's growth. And on Wednesday, was it September 12th, 2018, at a press conference, Coach Sean McDermott can be quoted saying, "It's the right move," referring to Allen starting this week. All right, if it's the right move, then why did you lack the foresight, to see it in training camp or in preseason? Didn't you properly evaluate these guys? And yet here we are, giving Allen only 1 week. No. 4 days, okay, to get ready to start his official first game in the NFL. All right, mind you, how does that give him a fair chance to succeed? All right. And why on God's green earth did you backseat his growth? All them reps to AJ McCarron were wasted experience for Josh Allen. We couldn't get AJ if we wanted. Okay? So by saying it was an open camp in the off season for the quarterback spot, that kind of stunned Allen's growth when he gave him no real time with the ones all off season and pretty much up until AJ hurt himself, and then you just threw him in, as a game 3 starter. How do you go from 3 to 1? How? In what world? Let's see what he's got. We already know he's got an arm. We already know he's got the physical talents. Let's see what he could do when he's properly prepared. And yet we've yet to see that. And we won't get to see it this week either. So, look, what's 1 week to get ready for the most realistic preseason of the game. When they threw him in there, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. Okay? So it's very clear Coach knows very little about the offensive side of the ball. So much so that he's willing to play it by ear. All right? I'm starting to wonder if the offensive coordinator is kind of a Greg Roman, 2.0. I know we lacked game on all levels. All right, but 4 days to get the man ready. Come on, are you serious? 4 days? 4 days? 4 days? All right. So now I'm not gonna say we can't we can't win this game, but if we do, it's gonna be in spite of coaches' mishandlings of the offseason and the mishandling of the most important position in the NFL is the quarterback position. So what a blunder, Let's be honest on how this team should even be evaluated on Sunday. At this point, we should just be only evaluating the staff, okay? And how they handle this challenge that they created. They made this mess. Now let's see how well they deal with it, okay? And how do we do that as fans? How do we evaluate with our eyes properly whether they're doing their jobs or not, being that the players could be not doing their job as well? All right? Well, let's try this. All right? Basic football, okay? Let's see how well they manage and call plays that generate yards, okay? Let's watch how well they run it on first and second down. Let's see if they put us in a manageable third downs for starters, okay? And then on top of that, can they convert that third down? All right? Now that gets a little tricky from here because you're not done quite yet. Can they wash, rinse, and repeat that process? All right? That's success on the offensive level. We haven't even got to the red zone part. All right? So let's just stick with getting the ball, moving down the field. Got me stressing. Okay? Make no mistake about it, people. Okay? This has become a staff evaluation year. I'm saying it right now. A staff evaluation year straight up and down. All right? I'm not calling for coach's head. But look, sometimes coaches have bonds and a friendship or a fondness for another coach's system and way. An admiration for the other guy. And sometimes they need a little help seeing beyond that fondness, that admiration, that got the guy the job. All right? You still got to produce. Got to earn your check as well there, buddy. All right? So, just like, we had these issues before. Just remember history, at least all you guys that are a little bit older. Remember your Chan Gailey and your Dave Winstead, or the Rex Ryan, and the Roman. Doug and TJ, or AJ, or CJ, or BJ. I don't know the dude's name. It's something Hackett. I know his name. I just can't remember the initial. And so on. Anyway, so, improving the team is not limited to just the players anyways. The staff is on evaluation, evaluation is on. All right. So they pick the players, they cut the players, they trade the players. This is speaking as Bean as well, obviously. He is a part of the staff. All right. Bean and McDermott, and then the tree of McDermott. Okay. All right. So if you want to blame the line, the staff is to blame for the line as well. Okay. So that's the end all be all of the offensive line issues. Okay. Remember, if you want to complain about the dead cap issue, all right, that dead cap could be live cap, meaning a good usable starter that's already plugged and ready to play in their system, all right? That money would have been well spent, obviously, now on some of these players. Not saying all of them, but, maybe one defensive tackle, in Jacksonville might have, regrettably should have just kept him. But look, not every cut should be done solely on money. I think we all know that, it's just as bad as overspending, They need to learn to live in the gray, all right? I know I can't be the only one with this view, but if I am, I have no problem with putting it out there, okay? All right? I'm not after your likes or your subscribes. I just want you to keep in mind that nothing in life is one way. So don't forget to be open-minded, and y'all have a good day.